Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine. So, children, today we are going to continue chapter 6 Molecular Basis of Inheritance. In this chapter, today we will discuss about the RNA world and the replication of the DNA, means the DNA replication by the experimental proof. So, children, the first question is, which is the first genetic material? The first genetic material was RNA, and it acts as a genetic material and catalyst also. The essential life processes like metabolism, translation, splicing all are evolved around the RNA. And we can say that DNA also evolved from the RNA for the stability. So children, RNA means ribonucleic acid, which is the genetic material. We can say first genetic material. The central dogma of the molecular biology means it is proposed by the Francis Crick, and it states that the genetic information flows from DNA to RNA and then RNA to protein. In some viruses, the flow of information is in a reverse direction from RNA to DNA, so that it is called the reverse transcriptase. So you can see in this picture the replication of the DNA, then transcription of the DNA, then to RNA, and RNA translate the proteins. And there is reverse transcriptation, means the RNA goes changes to DNA. So children, the next subtopic is the DNA replication. The replication is the copying of the DNA from the parental DNA. And first, the Watson and Crick proposed the semi-conservation model of the replication. It suggests that the parental DNA strand act as a template for the synthesis of new complementary strand, and after the replication, each DNA molecule would have one parental and one new strand. We can say the Michelson and the Stahel proved the semi-conservation model by the experimental proof in 1958. They prepared two culture media of E. coli, and the one preparation contains the ammonium chloride, which is the isotope of the nitrogen 15 salts, which is the heavy isotope of the nitrogen, so that the N15 was the incorporated into the both strand of the bacterial DNA, and the DNA became the heavier. And the other preparation contains the nitrogen, the isotope of the nitrogen, which is 14 salts. So the nitrogen 14 was incorporated in both the strand of the DNA and became lighter, so that these two types of the DNA can be separated by the centrifugation in a cesium chloride density gradient. They took the E. coli cells from the nitrogen 15 isotope and medium, and we can say the transferred to nitrogen 14 isotope medium. After the first generation, after the 20 minutes, they isolated and centrifugated the DNA. Its density was intermediate. Intermediate means they are hybrid between the nitrogen 15 DNA and nitrogen 14 isotope type of the DNA. And this experiment shows that in the newly formed DNA, one strand is old type N15 type, and one strand is the new type N14 type. This confirms the semi-conservation replication model of the DNA. So children, Taylor and their colleagues in 1958 performed the similar experiment on the Vicia faba. Vicia faba means they are the faba beans. So using the radioactive thymidine to detect the distribution of the newly synthesized DNA in the chromosomes. It proved that the DNA in the chromosomes also replicate semi-conservatively, so that the DNA replication start at the point is called the origin, or we can say the ori, and during the replication the two strands unwind and separate by the breaking the hydrogen bonds. Presence of an enzyme called the helicase enzyme, and the unwinding of the DNA molecules at the point form a Y-shaped structure called the replication fork. After the forming replication fork, the separated strand act as a template and for the synthesis of the new strands. The DNA replicates in the 5 to 3 direction, and the deoxyribonucleoside triphosphate act as a substrate and provide the energy for the polymerization. During the DNA replication, one strand is formed as a continuous stretch in the 5 to 3 direction. It is called the continuous synthesis. This strand is the leading strand, and the other strand is formed in the small group of these stretches. It is called the Okazaki fragments in 5 to 3 direction. It is called the discontinuous synthesis because they are small size of the fragments. The Okazaki fragments are then joined together to form a new strand by an enzyme called the DNA ligase, and this new strand is called the lagging strand. And if the wrong base is introduced in the new strand, the DNA polymerization can do proofreading, so that the E. coli completes the replication within the 18 minutes. For example, there are 2000 base pairs per second, and in the eukaryotes, the replication of the DNA takes place at the S phase of the cell cycle. There are synthesis phase, S phase, there is synthesis phase, DNA synthesis, and then the failure in the cell division after the DNA replication result in the polyploidy. So this is the replication in the bacteria. So children, hope this topic is clear. RNA word and the DNA replication by the Watson-Crick model for the semi-conservation DNA replication, and by the experimental proof. Any query, children, you can write in query box. Thank you, children. Today's your homework is to revise this topic and write down the notes and make a diagram of the Watson-Crick model for the semi-conservation of the DNA replication in your notebook. Thank you, children.